Of course, the Mamata government has been forced to act and Shah Jahan Sheikh has been arrested. He's likely to seek 14 days custody. He's likely to remain in 14 days custody. We are joined by my colleague Niranjan. Niranjan, a very good morning to you. Now, of course, the latest coming in that he may be in 14 days custody.
Well, I'll just correct you a little bit there, Guinea, because they're likely to seek 14 days custody. The court hearing hasn't happened, but Mamata Banerjee government is going to seek 14 days custody. They've been forced to act. They've been forced to sort of arrest him under immense national pressure. It's not just pressure from just the women of Sandeshkhali. Of course, they've been leading the entire uprising. It's their fight. But the kind of pressure that the Trinamool Congress has been facing, and you've seen the helpless responses even from their allies, who almost they don't know what to say when it comes to the issue of Sandeshkhali, because the Mamata Banerjee government has been completely and utterly exposed on how they have failed as a state to give justice to the women of Sandeshkhali. And now that he's arrested, we are hearing that they will be seeking 14 days custody. They will seek 14 days custody. And this is when he will be produced in court in Basirhat. Sandeshkhali is in Basirhat. And he will be produced in Basirhat in a short while from now. Around 10 a.m. is the time that we are given to understand. And this is a day after. And all of this action is coming a day after the CBI and the Enforcement Directorate. The court had said that the CBI and the Enforcement Directorate also could arrest Sheikh Shah Jahan. So perhaps fearing that these agencies will expose the Mamata Banerjee government further by arresting Sheikh Shah Jahan, the Mamata Banerjee government has been forced to act, and they have shown him has arrested. And very interestingly, let me also make a couple of other points, Guinea. We are hearing, and there's a tweet very interesting tweet by Shuvendu Adhikari, and let me read out that tweet. Shuvendu Adhikari had put out a tweet, and he had spoken about Sheikh Shah Jahan. And he had said, let me tell you, he had spoken about Sheikh Shah Jahan, and he had said that he was already arrested. He claimed that he was already arrested or picked up yesterday, or was already in custody yesterday. Let me tell you, I'm going to pull that up. Yes, this is Shuvendu Adhikari's tweet. It was 20 hours ago. He put out this tweet at 11:59 a.m. yesterday, and he had said, and I'm quoting him. I'm quoting Shuvendu Adhikari. He said, "The scoundrel of Sandeshkhali." These are the words of Shuvendu Adhikari. He had said, "The scoundrel of Sandeshkhali, Sheikh Shah Jahan, is in the safe custody of Mamata police since 12 a.m. last night. He was taken away from the Bermajur to Gram Panchayat area after he managed to negotiate a deal with the Mamata police through influential mediators that he would be taken care of properly while in police and judicial custody. He will be extended 5-star facilities during his time behind the bars and will have access to a mobile phone through which he will be able to lead the Tolamool party virtually. Even a bed in Woodburn ward would be kept ready and vacant for him if he chooses to spend time there." This was Shuvendu Adhikari's tweet. I just read out Shuvendu Adhikari's tweet. So this is what we've been fearing all along, that the police knew exactly where he was. They were perhaps shielding him or waiting for orders to show him as arrested. Perhaps, now this is the allegation of the BJP. Let me go across to Shaturupa. I think Shaturupa is joining us on the phone line. Shaturupa is a BJP leader as well. Shaturupa, he's been arrested. Shaturupa, but I don't know how long he's going to be behind bars.
Yes, good morning. We were discussing this on your channel at almost, up to 11 almost yesterday, that Shubhenduda had already said this, and you've already read out the tweet, so I'm not going to repeat this. But the fact of the matter remains that, yes, he's been arrested around 5:30 before the crack of dawn, and you've already seen that he's been taken to the Basirhat court. This kind of immediate action after some 55 days of inaction, and then completely taking him to court. Why dragging him? He's been escorted in full regalia. And yes, I think Shubhenduda stands vindicated, and I would say it is because the BJP had stepped up our agitation, and the press was with us, spreading this news all over India, that finally West Bengal government had to buckle its knees and get him arrested. But yes, you're very right. I don't know how long he will remain behind bars, considering that Like Shubhendu has said that he's negotiated with the police for VIP treatment and a bed in Woodburn Ward in the PG hospital. So I think, I've never heard of an arrest and immediately being taken to court to be put up for bail. What they've gone to court for. Presumably they're to go to ask for bail. You might remember that he has made some 3 appeals for an anticipatory bail and pleaded that nobody should be harsh on him, no matter what he's done at Sandeshkhali. The number of women that he's harassed and the women's cries is still in ringing in our ears. So yes, I hope that he remains arrested, because this will be an example for the other miscreants and perpetrators all over West Bengal. This is just the beginning, and I'm sure there will be many more.
Yeah, looking forward to what happens in the court. We'll take a short break at this point. Shaturupa, thank you for joining us here on Republic TV. Sheikh Shah Jahan has been arrested. Relentless coverage here on the Republic Media Network, led by the Republic Bangla team on the ground in Sandeshkhali. They've been reporting for over 15 days now. A relentless, fearless reporting despite the state intimidation. State-sponsored intimidation to try and warn the media that if you go ahead with Sandeshkhali coverage, we'll go after you. And they try to do that. They lost in court, and they will lose every time they try and do that again. Sandeshkhali, the women who've been fighting have some semblance of justice today. The fact is, Mamata Banerjee government has been forced to act and Sheikh Shah Jahan is arrested.